Alrighty, well, let's start with Karla. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Sure. Karla McAvoy. I am a managing director for the Mather Group. In my office is based in Lafayette, California. And prior to joining the Mather Group last year, I was a principal at HC Financial Advisors, which is one of the original NAPFA firms founded in 1986. I've not been here that long. I started at HC Financial in 2008.
Awesome. And when you started, what kind of made you want to become a financial planner?
That's a good question. So I actually made a transition from the software industry, and my educational background had actually been in economics, and I really enjoyed that. And I was at a point where I was beginning to think of doing something different than being in the software industry. We had young children at the time, and it's a really difficult industry to be in with young children because I was traveling a lot. And as it turned out, I wanted to find out more about our own finances. So I began taking a CFP program through UCLA, and it was just a series of circumstances around how much I enjoyed studying that. And then I had a couple of mentors who really encouraged me. One of them was a NAPFA member, Peggy Cabanis. And from there, it just sort of snowballed into this would be a great career for me. I loved what I was doing. I enjoyed working with clients, and it just worked out perfectly for me.
Well, and you kind of mentioned some of your women mentors and people who kind of advocated for you early on. Why do you think it's important for women to have representation within the financial planning profession?
For me, it was key that the fact that actually, prior to meeting Peggy Cabanis, I had met another planner in San Francisco who really helped guide me for quite a while and actually introduced me to Peggy Cabanis. And the two of them gave me that face and that goal of what a female financial advisor could be. So I think from that point, it's important for us to have representation. On the other hand, though, women represent 50% of our population, maybe a little bit higher than that. And I've always believed that we should have financial planners that represent ourselves. And so for that reason, I think it's important. And just economically, we're finding that more and more women are the ones who manage the money for the family, or they are the higher earners in a family. And so I think, more women are in control of money, and oftentimes will feel more comfortable working with a female.
So when we're thinking about NAPFA and thinking about the profession, why is it important for young advisors or NAPFA members to volunteer?
It's hard to emphasize how important I think this is. I think that we learn so much when we volunteer. It's a cliche, but I say it to everyone all the time. I have gotten so much more out of my volunteer time with NAPFA. I've done some with the FPA. You meet other planners, you get other ideas, you see how other people are doing things, and it just helps round out your career and your knowledge and your community. I think every young planner should be volunteering, and I would hope that the majority of us would look for ways to give back to the profession. I think it's so important for our careers and for our profession as a whole.